Hey everyone, Eli and Jacqueline here. We are going to be reacting to Top 5 Gaming's latest video, Fortnite Chapter 4, Everything We Know. I am in the middle of my battle pass, and I am seeing Chrome take over the freaking map, and I'm excited to see what Top 5 Gaming has here because I usually miss stuff. Like, I'm just going along, I'm doing my quests, and I'm not piecing pieces together, so I'm excited to have somebody literally just tell me exactly what's going on.
Yeah, I highly recommend this channel to help get caught up. I'm casually trying to keep up with the story, but I don't play enough to get all the pieces. So it's really awesome that he makes these videos for all of us to keep up to date with Fortnite's lore. If a lot of people care about that.
We do.
Yes.
All right. Let's see what he's got to say.
Fortnite's Chrome season officially ends on December 3rd, and numerous leaks
December
say
3rd?
downtime will last 2 entire days, which is only
2 days?
Black Hole events.
No.
Those exact same leaks have confirmed a brand new map called Asteria, also set to release in December, and this new island has raised a lot of eyebrows. The codename fits the pattern of Greek Battle Royale maps, with Apollo, Athena, and Artemis being the names of previous chapters.
Okay.
While some originally thought it was for Creative 2.0, thanks to some incredible foreshadowing, it's possible this is secretly the reveal of Chapter 4, and the evidence is stacked up quite a bit lately. Last year we saw the introduction of the Last Reality, led by a mysterious villain called the Cube Queen. She used dark energy to spread corruption all over the island, taking over POIs, and summoning cube monsters to destroy everything. And if this sounds familiar, it's because that's exactly what's going on right now. The Herald has made her debut, bringing the power of Chrome. And just like the Cube Queen, she arrived with an ominous music pack, wants nothing to remain, and even the teasers are almost identical. Back then, Epic hinted towards
I wonder if there's going to be
a
war between the two.
And countless realities, soon the island will join them. And now we have the Herald's descriptions with the exact same foreshadowing. This time the Nothing is coming, and it'll be the last light you'll ever see as the final cut awaits. If you're still not convinced, a year ago, Chapter 2 gave us a loading screen called The Queen's Court, and its description was, "Nothing shall remain." This villain called the Nothing has appeared in every single chapter and event. Saw it during the Black Hole, the Island
so then it would
Flip,
make sense
and
that a new
now
map
the
would be
Chrome
coming up
season.
next.
So what is the Nothing?
Yeah, but it's so
At first,
soon.
Everyone assumed it was just a name for the destruction of reality, until a few weeks ago when something happened that changed what we knew. One of the Season 4 characters named Bites was called upon by a mysterious voice, asking him to do tasks in order to become a warrior. Well, this also seems familiar. It's because the same thing happened in Chapter 2, Season 6. Remember Raz, who found a shard of the cube, became corrupted, and eventually turned to Chrome? Well, according to the voice in the TV, Bites is the first in generations to survive this journey. As the quests continue, he slowly loses his identity and feels all control over his body slip away. He's proved himself worthy to the cause, and the voice finally reveals itself as the Nothing, but more importantly, ignites him as a warrior of the last reality. It's looking like Bites and the Herald are going to achieve what Raz and the Cube Queen never could. We prevented them from unleashing their full force in Chapter 2, but this time, there is no Seven or IO to help us. We've seen how Chrome is taking over
the Seven got wiped
from the
Chrome.
and consuming everything in its path. There is no way to stop it, so the first solution, which is kind of temporary, is to avoid it. No Sweat Insurance has stepped in and saved any buildings that have a policy window, which has resulted in places like the Lighthouse and Styx Restaurant being taken into the sky. Hot air balloons are keeping them suspended in the air, making it so the Chrome can't reach them. The last time No Sweat did something like this was saving houses from the flood in Chapter 2. So there's a chance we could see something similar over the next few weeks, until the problem gets a lot worse.
What if he can't fall down the map, everything's flying?
Chrome, and there's a big possibility we'll even see it cover the island completely.
That's what I think will happen.
We'll probably have to take refuge on
Like
this
a Chrome,
POIs.
with a completely
In fact, the
Chrome
group has
island?
been taken over by loopers who are flying around trying to save as many people as possible. The damage might be irreversible, and that's why we'll probably have to find a new island in Chapter 4, and maybe all of these hot air balloons will take us to a fresh beginning.
Yeah, what if it just flies this map to like a whole other landscape?
Follow the many paths, we can see a clear connection.
They've never gone beyond the island.
Tree. We're not exactly sure what that means, but I will point out that on that journey, there's a POI that could have devastating effects if this theory comes true. We know that Chrome has a healing effect. It repairs vehicles, restores our HP, and protects wildlife.
That might be the
So with
noise.
this in mind, it's pretty interesting that the path goes
hear
directly
pulsing
through the
cars.
Devourer's grave.
Oh, they're healing?
I'm not sure what kind of power Chrome has on skeletons, but if it's able to resurrect things, this is probably worth keeping an eye on. Let me tell you, the live event will be 10 times scarier if there's a zombie cat is running around. So with that in mind, it's looking pretty rough for the island. 7 are missing, the IO are dead, and there's practically no one left. So how can the Nothing be stopped? The Paradigm is currently working with Jones on a way to defeat the Last Reality for good. She made an impressive escape during the trailer, rushing back to her homeworld through the Zero Point. We
She
talk
got
about
really
how her
lucky.
reality has a good relationship with technology, and if anyone is going to come up with a plan, it's the Paradigm. But there's still some characters that we can't afford to ignore. The Foundation was one of the first members to go missing last season, with his
Yeah.
helmet being found near the statue. This is really important because while everyone else in the group also disappeared, this case is completely different. The Imagine was killed during Zero War, while Scientist, Visitor, and Origin were consumed by the Crow.
Yeah.
Even though the Foundation is the most important member of the Seven, he vanished without a trace, and that caused a lot of suspicion. He was last seen at the statue, and if you look at this POI right now, it has clearly been taken over, except for one part. The famous bunker door that's been sealed shut for a year remains untouched. Everything else is
Oh, I
covered.
didn't
Is that a
notice that.
coincidence?
Leading us to believe Chrome
Interesting.
can't get in, and if so, who's hiding in here? Could it be the Foundation? Looking on the opposite side of the spectrum, we have his arch nemesis Geno. He was torn apart by the Zero Point in the comics, with every atom of his body scattered across the multiverse. While anyone else would have died from this, the last page shows Geno rebuilding himself piece by piece. He's clearly going to make a reappearance in Chapter 4, but it's possible he could actually arrive sooner. If we're going to save the island, this wouldn't be the most surprising way to do it. Aside from a new map and the end of the Fortnite storyline, there hasn't been much info about what we'll see in Chapter 4 until now. Posts have been appearing on social media that showcase Creative 2.0 and what it'll look like. Tim Sweeney confirmed it'll be
yeah, the
available this
screenshots
year.
look
Now that
crazy.
images are making their way onto the internet, I think we could see this as soon as December. Even though Creative 2.0 is promising, there's still a ton of stuff that BR is waiting for, like first-person mode. This has been in development for years, and recently Epic has been working on it non-stop.
Dude,
With the launch of
no.
the chapter, they like to switch
Don't.
up the gameplay, and there's definitely a pattern here. In the past, it has been movement changes like swimming and sliding, or revolutionary gameplay changes.
Don't
like
take
no
sprint away from me.
momentum.
Please
In Chapter
don't.
4, I definitely see first-person making its debut. It's already in Save
Keep
the
it a
World,
separate
we've
mode.
seen it in
Just
live
keep it a
events,
separate mode.
And you can even access it in replay
What, no
mode,
sprint?
so it's gotta
No,
be
I
close to
no, I don't
finish.
want
We're also
first-person
waiting for
mode
the
to be
arrival
like.
of the leaked motorbike and skateboarding
I don't know,
feature that
sorry,
had
I don't like
animations in
first-person.
the files, but just never released. I mean, can you imagine how cool it would be to ride around the island on a dirt bike? As I don't even get me started on the Saturn. This thing has been in the files for way too long, and we all forgot about it until it was updated with an image showing some sort of grapple gun. Alongside it, we got fresh leaks of an upcoming flying animal, and that is supposed to come
A
out
Oh.
this
flying,
season. If it
rideable
doesn't make an
animal?
appearance in the coming weeks, we are definitely going to see it in Chapter 4. One of the most obvious additions
Bring
to the
them
game will be
back.
Winterfest. In fact, Epic has already begun work on this year's holiday event. With Paradise ending on December 3rd, this is officially confirmed to be a part of next season. But we are all waiting for Fortnite's 4th game mode. Right now, we have Save the World, BR, and Creative. But last year, an open world RPG mode was leaked, showing off a huge map,
What?
different classes, and unique art styles. On the less ambitious side, we're also going to get the big
Oh,
battle
no.
and training ground LTM. Considering Fortnite has been missing a tutorial for like 5 years, it would be perfect with the launch of a new chapter, especially if it lets us train for the new mech. It is codenamed Pladehawk, and some have
A new
speculated that it will
mech?
be a
Yeah.
Transformers crossover, and that seems more likely than ever.
Oh my god, that's
Originally,
sick.
Pladehawk was assumed to be an upcoming Iron Man Hulkbuster.
Yeah, I
but
thought they
that
were gonna
turned
bring
out
a
to be scam
Hulkbuster.
tech, so who knows what this mysterious mech is for?
Oh my
There's a
god.
collab that surprisingly hasn't happened yet and was supposed to release weeks ago. Leakers were excited when they discovered an unused mythic lightsaber in the files, and when the Season 4 trailer debuted, our suspicions were confirmed. In the background, you can find a back-to-tank Easter egg hinting at Luke Skywalker coming to the game.
Really?
He's got to show up between now and Chapter 4. The entire community will be shocked if it doesn't happen. But don't
Oh,
get
wow.
too worried, because we might have an even better crossover in store for us. On the island, we can find Green
man.
Gables, a new Halloween POI that serves
Is that
as
meant
the
to be-
lair of the Inquisitor. This boss is just for Fortnitemares and isn't really storyline related, but what's inside the house is where you need to pay attention. Originally, we all saw this grandfather clock, which reminded us of Vecna from Stranger Things.
Right.
Yeah.
Although everyone was arguing over whether this was just a coincidence or an actual reference, but then it turned out the clock face was upside down on purpose, and just days ago, people stumbled upon a sealed off
the
room that went
upside
undiscovered
down.
for weeks. When they looked
Oh,
inside,
no,
nobody
they're gonna bring
expected to find
Demogorgons
an
to the game?
entirely upside down room. This is a teasing a Stranger Things crossover Chapter 4, then Epic are the biggest trolls of all time. Because
Oh my god,
seriously,
Peely,
this
no!
Easter egg,
Yeah,
it couldn't get
the
any more
fan
obvious. Let me know what
videos
you
are
guys wanna
awesome.
see in
I know.
Chapter 4, but with that said, it's been Tommy. Keep it
Oh,
here on Top 5
wow.
Gaming.
I'm excited for what's to come.
I really, I don't know if you remember, like the Galactus event.
Mm-hmm.
They had like Galactus every week, slowly coming closer and closer.
Yeah.
Like I've always wanted the Mind Flayer to be
Mm.
like this thing in the background of the game that would like slowly get bigger and
Yeah.
bigger, and like the big event would be something that it would do. But
That would be cool.
that would be I would be so pumped if they brought the Upside Down. Like, I don't care too much about like everything else in Stranger Things. Like, sure, bring Hopper as a skin.
You just want
maybe
Demogorgons.
Like, I just want Demogorgons, and I want like the aesthetic, like the dark, cloudy ash rain
of the Upside Down.
of the Upside Down in Fortnite.
Yeah,
that would be so cool.
That would be cool. What do you think about the Chrome stuff? Like, I think it's gonna wipe out the whole map.
I think it'll wipe out the whole map. I mean, it looks like it's going to. I'm curious. I've never noticed the door, honestly, in where the
Foundation is?
yeah, the foundation
Oh,
is.
I have. I've tried to pickaxe my way in, and you can't.
Well, I mean, I've noticed that the door has always been there, but I didn't know it wasn't chrome. But I feel like, I don't know, that might be a little bit of a stretch, but it could mean something.
He could be in there waiting for us to save him.
Potentially.
Yeah.
But we'll keep a close eye on the story.
For sure. Oh, yeah.
Well, if you like what you saw, please subscribe, leave a comment, leave a suggestion of other videos we should react to, or keep Fortnite news on, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.